Guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are playing the new Universal Tower Defense update, and we'll be getting shiny Gogeta, as you can see. Not gonna lie, this grind, it was okay. It wasn't too bad. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Shiny? No, no shiny. Oh, I was like back to back. Okay, yes, shiny. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, are you ready to watch me get double tier ruler for the first time since the game came out?
No.
Or fuck you. Pity, hooray, I love going to pity. Alright, so all I need for Gogeta is his jacket, and I just got it, as you can see. And then after this should be his, yep, unrivaled. And he's hybrid on placement too, which is really good. Holy shit, I got a bubble gum guy. Shiny bubble gum dude. Yeah. Anyways, back to the material for Gogeta. I'm assuming, yeah, we did a lot because I AFK'd it. Alright, so the last fragment I need. Oh, that's some legend stage. That should not be too hard. Yes, I got the unrivaled fragment finally. Holy. Alright, so I think he is really like, yeah, he's highway on placement. Which is like amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Evolved. Alright, let's look at his etherealizations. Holy aura damage gain increased to 50%. Word that destroys evil damage gained from ally crit rate increased by double the amount. And then the last one, Punisher Ball increased to 300% damage. And his card for the tag fusion, 50% damage and 50% crit rate. For tag super warrior, 30% damage and minus 10% ability cooldown. For element light, 20% damage and 5% crit. Damn, that's pretty good. Alright, so basically the relic set is just like Goku and Vegeta. You just want, you know, all of the fusion set from the raid. I got this from Scoobs, or not Scoobs, my bad. So for the relic set, you want damage, and then elemental damage. I have a high crit damage on my earrings. Let's go test out Gogeta. Alright, so Gogeta playstyle is 1200, and he's hybrid on placement. So he's probably the new hybrid you want. He's probably the best hybrid in the game now. Alright, so Gogeta's damage on placement with the relics that I have is 4.8k. So his first attack, he goes up to him. It looks like a multi-hit. Not too bad. And we got boom, 11k, 30k, and then kicking assault, he goes to 48k. Not too bad, but I think it looks like the first move, kinda. We got boom, 78, whoa, and then 295k, bang blast, big line. That actually looks really good. Let's look at his passives real quick. We'll look at the active ability in a second. Punisher Ball. While active, deal 200% damage in a circle AoE that always does damage. I'm assuming that's what it says. Change the enemy type to a normal enemy if it something cooldown of 180 seconds. Warrior that destroys evil. On placement, this unit's damage will increase by half of the amount of crit rate all allied units in this range have. If all allied units in this range have a total of 150% crit, do, I don't know, damage. Light speed reflexes while attacking. When this unit is attacking, it cannot be stunned. Hitting the enemies will cleanse allied towers in range. Cooldown, something cooldown before being able to recleanse. They need to fix this. Purified energy. On placement, this unit will not be able to do crit and will either do 1.1x damage no matter what their element is, no type, advantage / disadvantage. Unrivaled mark. For all units owned by player, if tag fusion, 50% damage and 50% crit damage. If tag super warrior, 30% damage, 10% minus 10% ability cooldown. If element light, 20% damage and 5% crit. Holy aura. On ally follow-up, this unit will give any allied units doing follow-up attacks in range 30% damage for 10 seconds. Cooldown of 20 seconds. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. This is also what happens when I place him down. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little animation when you place him down. So, like I said, he's doing 290k damage, and the Punisher Ball makes him do 300% damage, but 100% of that is true damage. Changes the enemy type to normal, blah blah blah, whatever. Let's see his damage with Idle Buff. Maybe it's a lot. 510,000 damage. That is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Punisher Ball. He just throws the ball at him, I guess. Alright, so but yeah, his damage is insane with the Miku buff. I do recommend getting him because he is hybrid. I mean, probably the best hybrid. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be the best hybrid. Fairin is still good for her like support, I guess. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.